How we doing, Taurus? Welcome to your reading for the end of May of 2021. This is going to be a general reading, so keep that in mind, and the messages may or may not apply to you. Taurus, this is going to be for your sun, moon, and your rising sign for the end of May of 2021. We're going to look into your life and what spiritual insight we can gain into it and see what we have in store for you. All right. Without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the reading. Taurus, overall energies. Let's see what we have. I'm going to cut these decks right here. All right. Overall energy. We have the Seven of Ariel. We have the Transform card. And we have Humor. Wow. Seven of Ariel, Transform, and Humor. Interesting. Overall energy. The Seven of Ariel is saying you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Then you have the Transform card in the middle, right here. And you have the Humor card. So what I'm getting, Taurus, for the end of May for you, is you're starting to live life more free. And for you, Taurus, you are an earth sign. You are an earth sign. You're a fixed sign. You like things the way they are. You don't necessarily love change, but you love structure and you love knowing what's going to happen next. You love security. And what I'm seeing here is a certain level of you, a certain component of you is transforming into not loving change, but enjoying it. Understanding spiritually that change is good and change can happen for the better. You're transforming in a way where you're seeing the lighter side of life. You're understanding that life is not so serious. And you have invested in something. And your harvest is going to come very soon. What that is, it can be any part of you. I'm getting for a lot of you, you've invested into your self-growth. You've invested into understanding who you are on a deeper level. You've invested into understanding that humor, that enjoying life. These things affect your vibration, they affect the way you perceive reality, and ultimately they affect how you feel. And I know for your fact, Taurus, you're very in touch with your feelings and your emotions. And right now, you're on the brink of a transformation. Wow, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. We have definitely here, we have the Seven of Wands directly in the middle of this reading. And the Seven of Wands is a card of really battling outside influences. Of really, not only outside influences, they are internal influences. Although they're happening outside of you, you are perceiving them and digesting them internally. And I think you've been fighting that for a long time. You've been fighting insecurities. You've been fighting just the feeling of uncertainty. And as you begin to transform, and as you begin to realize your true nature and your true power, you are no longer a victim to the thoughts, the feelings, and the emotions of others. I definitely see here as well with the Ten of Wands that you are definitely holding on to a lot, and you are most definitely on the brink of a breakthrough. This is when you have gathered all the wood to make that fire, and all you have to do is hit that spark. This is when you have gathered all the material to build that house. Now all you have to do is build the house. So in other words, you have gathered everything that you need, all the resources, and you are about to go on this journey, as you can see here with the Eight of Cups. You're going to go out and you're going to go build this house. You're going to go out and you're going to make what it needs to be made, what needs to be made in your life, and no longer be a victim to the thoughts, the feelings, and the emotions caused by others' opinions. No longer are you going to digest and ingest the feelings, the thoughts, and emotions of others. You are your own individual, and this is the transformation that is happening for you, Taurus. This shows a lot of strength, resilience, power, courage to really be able to withstand those emotions and grow past them. And I see that you're growing so much that you have overfilling cup, that you are able to give to others, to really mentor others, to really help others. Your level of self-awareness has risen dramatically. Your level of self-awareness has risen so much that you have really the capability to give people knowledge in just one interaction. You can interact with them and they can take away a level of self-awareness in themselves that they are missing, because you are so strong-willed and you understand yourself so much. As we can see here, you're still on a continuous journey, Taurus. You're still moving. I think for a lot of you, you have a family with you, whether that's just a child or whether that's a relationship that you've built, or whether this is just your family internally. I see that you want to take them in a direction of success, and you really want to move in a direction of prosperity. We have here the Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So for some time, you've been, in the darkness, so to speak, or dealing so much with those emotions that we spoke of, and you're really gathering yourself, gathering your energy, transforming yourself to become this unbelievable character. All right, let's get 4 more cards for Taurus. All right, we have the Devil, King of Swords, 4 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So what I'm seeing here, Taurus, is this unhealthy attachment, as you can see here, the unhealthy attachment that you have to a person, place, or thing. In this scenario, it's your level of uncertainty. This case here, it's your level of anxiety when it comes to others' thoughts, others' opinions. It keeps you trapped, right? And it keeps you stuck, and it keeps you holding on to this burden, if you will. I see this right here, the King of Swords. So if this is a person coming along, helping you break the chains that have been keeping you stuck for so long, or if this is yourself, you have this sword now where you can really break the resistance, break the chains that have been keeping you stuck, break the chains that have been keeping you attached to a certain lifestyle. And I think it has been keeping you stuck for so long. You've been stuck for so long, and this has become your reality. And this is the transformation you're having. You're transforming in a way that is allowing you to be free. For some time, you haven't seen this. You haven't seen what is happening for you. You haven't seen the blessings the universe is trying to offer you. You haven't seen outside your small reality that you're living in, because you haven't been experiencing life to the full degree. But that's changing as you transform and you make this transformation into the butterfly that you are becoming, because we have the Page of Swords here, and this is starting the first page of your journey. This is being the free spirit and understanding that life is meant to be enjoyed. Now, Taurus, we're going to pull 3 cards from here just to give an overall perspective of this reading and where you're heading in the end of May of 2021. Maybe we can take some valuable advice as well. Let's see what we have. First card, We have change. So most definitely, change is happening for you. We have transform. Now, this is happening internally in the month of May. Internally meaning your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, and your vibration. These things are changing. They're transforming for you. Meaning that in the very near future, June, July, you are going to see transformations in the external. Because what happens internally affects the external. And right now you're going through internal change of immense proportions. Let's see. We have unexpected. So this is going to be somewhat of an unexpected change, an unexpected transformation. You've invested wisely into yourself. You might have a partner there helping you. You might have family members guiding you, but you are definitely raising your consciousness. And to a certain degree, you are becoming the master of your own reality. And you are going to see unexpected changes that really help you transform your life in the near future. Physically, right? You're going to see the physical manifestations of these internal changes happening in the very near future. Let's see what we have here. We have the last card, which is the Ten of Michael. And it says, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. What better card to cap this reading off? It is showing what we've read to you this entire reading, and the situation of putting yourself in this anxious state and putting yourself in a position of victim mentality and being a victim to others' thoughts, feelings, and emotions, or perceived thoughts, feelings, and emotions. You're breaking free of that. You're transforming. You're living through the humor of life. You're living through vicariously through your higher self, and you are now transcending the old you, and you are in the process of putting the past behind you, moving into the new future that the universe has in store for you, and you are going to see massive changes happen for you. Taurus, this is your reading for the month of May, the end of May of 2021. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.